Oh, Chris, I thought you said there was a retire button. It doesn't seem to be there. You spent the whole break looking for it.
I got it. I got this. Don't worry.
Oh, are you going to go to delete the cloud save?
Yeah, we're going to delete the save.
Well, the bit kind of goes away because I can't see that screen. Where'd you get a screen other than the game? The game screen is displayed. Okay, well, you had a good run.
It's deleted.
The host must operate the system. Hey everybody, welcome back to MLB The Show 18's Road to the Show, where the finale, I guess, because Chris just deleted the save.
I deleted the save.
Hit your pitch drill, Chris. Look at those glasses. That's a man whose vision.
The manager gooses his team about a lackluster area of performance.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey manager, I don't see you getting on base. Fuck this guy. Oh, we gotta go up against the Seattle Mariners again.
Five homers in 10 games.
That's pretty good.
Not bad. I remember how much you were fascinated by Seattle Stadium. We are in Detroit for this one, though.
So that's not that useful then. Also,
Well, you know.
Can this fucking pitcher strike anybody out? Damn.
So I don't actually want to strike out. I want a double play.
Guess. Still got a run. You wouldn't get a double play if he struck all of those guys out. That's a pretty good hit. Good contact. Still gonna go to the guy in.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, like, again, like, that's pretty good contact.
Not good enough, though.
F minus minus.
Rounded back up the middle. And he'll throw against his body to first.
Nice.
Got him, and that's a gorgeous. So stepping in.
Rusty.
Cannon. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way. And the change.
Look at that garbage.
Ramirez has racked up over 800 innings in his big league career and has an ERA just under 4. Prove upon in this one.
Oof.
And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90.
So, Chris, I figured out what my biggest grievance is with baseball. I thought it was going to be that whole thing where, like, the stadiums don't have to be the same size. I have a bigger one. I dislike how they have different rules for the different leagues, even though they're all playing in the same league. With, like, the designated hitter in half of the team, like, in half the games, but not in the other half. So here's a question. The World Series is the best team from each league, essentially, right, is the idea? Which rules do they use? Also, nice.
Whatever the
nice
home
up.
team is.
Okay. Do they play an even number of games?
I mean, not necessarily. Whoever's home field, right?
Yeah, but, like, do they do it, like how many games are, like, assuming the series goes the distance, how many,
4 for whatever the team that has the home field advantage, and 3 for the team that doesn't. It's best of
okay.
7.
How do they decide? Is it based off who had the best regular season, or?
Whoever wins the All-Star game.
Oh, I don't think I like that.
It's one of those weird things. The thing is, though, like, the MLB All-Star Game is probably the most serious All-Star Game out there.
Yeah, but it's still decided by the fans, right?
What do you mean? It's decided by the fans.
Sorry, I meant the like which players play. It's completely
Just
done
the
by.
starters.
Okay. Yeah, I don't.
I'm not disagreeing.
You might
been
get
a
fucked here.
controversial.
Oh, it was 2 rounds.
Why?
Never mind. Or 2 outs, I mean. No, that's fine.
It is a controversial opinion. It's a controversial ruling, but the thing is, you could do it that way, or you could do the best record. It's just
Yeah.
their idea was to keep the All-Star game entertaining and have something to fight over.
So I think that those kind of games are usually entertaining enough on their own because of... Nice. Those games are entertaining themselves because you're combining players in ways that you haven't seen before. I can't speak to traditional sports, but anytime that they've ever had the All-Star, or not the All-Star game, but like any sort of, thing of that nature, like in the league community, it's always been like real shit because you don't, like, some teams won't take it seriously enough, and then like the rest of the region, like, it gets pissed at them because they're letting them down, or they'll combine, they'll do like an all-star team of players who don't play together, as opposed to like an entire team of players that have, and it's like, oh, you guys, these players don't have any synergy together. Why would you put them together when like this stuff actually has weight? It's just it's always been like negative for like the implications later, because obviously it's not like the World Series, right? They do like the World Championship tournament, and anytime that the midseason invitational or the before they have the midseason invitational actually does have merit on it, but that one's a relatively serious tournament. It's just between spring and summer. It's actually happening right now. North America is continuing their. Oh, nice.
And he is in there. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2.
Ah, damn it. Yeah, it's always been like the kind of thing where like anytime like an all-star event is happening, that should be its own thing.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right.
Jesus.
Steps as he takes it, 2 down.
We are getting railed.
Either way, baseball has the best all-star event of any sport.
All right, Chris, this is our chance for batting clutch.
First pitch coming, here it is. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Yeah, that also makes sense though, right? Because like in hockey, you're not going to have your guys going like all hardcore out for, risking injuries for a game that doesn't have impact on them, like on most of them individually. Damn it. But baseball, you have like less, it's not like you have to like an amount of contact that people are putting in, right? Like if there's an injury, you're just as likely to get injured in any game of baseball, probably. So it's not the same kind of idea where it's like, are people going to be holding back because they don't want to hurt themselves? It's much less of a contact sport.
And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough.
We're still above the Mendoza line, okay?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center
Oh, we're
field.
going to rain on Seattle's parade. Never mind.
Right at him in center field as
I was so
Have you
confident.
ever watched the home run derbies?
digging in for his second at bat.
No.
For 1 here in
You're
the
missing. You're missing out. They're
Okay.
fun as shit.
Those are usually relatively easy pitches that are thrown, right?
Yeah, it's batting practice basically.
Okay.
But usually, if you throw hard enough, though, that like the velocity is maintained.
But like they're pretty much all going to be like fastballs over the plate kind of thing.
swung on and lifted in the air.
Yeah,
to left center.
essentially.
Henniger is there to put it away, and the run will be forced to retreat back to
Yeah, it's by far the best sporting event out there. I firmly believe that.
hitter.
It's
Homer Sanchez
fantastic
has
to
the
watch.
head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's a .333 hitter.
One of the keys to a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to much as they can.
Well, at least we're still good at fielding.
And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about. Here now
Mike
is
Zunino.
He'll start off the 5th in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the back.
Rusty, you going to take your time on that one? Like, damn.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Gave himself like a little hippity hop there.
Here's D. Gordon now. No hits,
Man, okay, we have to move in here because we do not have the time to take our time with this guy. He's very quick.
Down towards short.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're not kidding.
Throw in time and they stop.
Barely got him,
He's
and you ran
He's
at
got
that
like
pitch.
93 speed too.
It's pretty good. Let's get on base here, Chris.
Now and set to go.
Oh, let's get a homer instead. Fuck that.
What he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball for
Shit.
down at third.
That's not going to help anyone out.
Two-out threat will not come to pass. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kinda
Yeah,
expected
you know what? Maybe it's the rest of his team's game, though. They seem to be doing okay.
Ground ball
Oh,
outside.
you tried.
Try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. Riding in once again, Rusty Cannon.
Okay, we got out of that inning, though.
In this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue.
Yeah, this has been a shit game.
Next into
Hit the ball
plate is
hard, but
Ryan Healy.
right at
Was a
people.
flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah. It's also 7-0. Like, nobody's done anything.
Grounded to short. Played on the backhand. And
Hey, on the bright side, Chris, you haven't gotten caught stealing once.
That's true.
a 7-0
Improvements.
shutout
Yep.
final today. The Seattle Mariners wrap up their 20th road win of the season. James Paxton.
So the guy we were facing in that game, he just threw a no-hitter against Toronto. He's Canadian
Oh, like
too.
in real life?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That makes me feel a little bit less shit about him basically throwing a...
Do you know the difference between a no-hitter and a perfect game?
Yeah, so a perfect game can still be achieved if they get hits if your teammates bail you out by getting outs for you, right? A no-hitter means that he got 27 strikeouts?
No.
No?
No.
What's...
Yeah. So, first off, a perfect game is rare.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got I got those backwards, didn't I?
Sorta. Not really, though. You still didn't get it right.
Okay.
A no-hitter means you didn't allow a hit. Not someone hitting the ball, a hit, period. Someone get,
Getting on base.
perfect game means you didn't allow anybody to get on base. Every single batter got out, all 27.
Yeah.
Um,
Wasn't that what I
but
said?
they don't have to. No, you said 27 strikeouts,
Oh, okay.
which is not the case. They just have to be outs.
Oh, okay. So
Um,
you were still beholden to your team.
Yeah, like, I mean, you could literally get 0 strikeouts and get a perfect game.
And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Also, welcome to Texas.
Underway now on a
Everything's bigger in Texas. This arena looks dope as shit.
And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight.
Is it
My
raining?
buddy's been there a few times.
Where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I know these are 2 last-place teams if you look at the standings right now, but it's super early. Chance to right the ship. There's a lot of talent that fill both these rosters. Let's give them a chance to get their feet under them, but they got to start doing the little things right if they're going to push this in the right direction.
Line drive to left.
It was a good hit. Oh, it got down.
Base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice job, dude.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck was that?
Rusty's been hanging out with the 20-somethings.
Runner at first to start the inning.
Like, was he just taunting the pitcher? Was that what that was?
No, he was. Usually, when players get big hits, they do a little celebration with their hands with their teammates in the dugout.
Base hit.
Oh, okay. The pitcher and the dugout were in roughly the same direction, so
Tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often.
that was a great... Fucking Defo. You know what? Defo's alright.
Mid to later when
He's
you're
not
trying
bad.
to score some runs, but obviously they have
Defo's our
no
boy.
respect for this guy on the mound today.
I'm gonna tweet at him.
First base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. But but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers.
I mean, it's too bad that the guy behind him totally fucked him.
The guy that's hitting second.
I mean, it's unfortunate. He hit the ball hard.
Struggled in the power
Yeah.
category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully,
Does Wilmer Defoe not have Twitter?
Hard hit ball towards the hole.
Hmm?
Backhanded.
Defoe doesn't have Twitter.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is
Wilmer Defoe does not.
Frank.
Nope.
He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
You know what? Never mind. Defoe's fucking trash. Fuck that guy.
On the ground is short.
I'm just kidding. He's still our boy.
Up with it.
He's just technologically not inclined.
He's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
That's okay, though. That's okay, Defoe.
Another chance. Rusty Cannon. Runner in
All right.
scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Shields is there, and that retires the side.
Fuck
That is
you,
unfor-
Shields.
Yeah. We're
Piece
gonna
of shit.
Rangers.
hit you with some swords. Omar, nobody cares.
There as this is rolled out to short.
Omar, out at first.
And that's the second out.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Digging in once again, Rusty Cannon. He flew out.
Come on, Texas. Fuck you guys.
First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 in the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slider swung on and
I'm genuinely just surprised you hit that one.
and there are 2 away now.
Okay. When you slide, it feels closer.
Digging in and looking for more. Derek Dietrich. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
It's like that same guy.
Here, I think.
Runner goes
Yeah.
for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time.
Okay, we did our job.
Ready once again. Rob Rowley.
Rob not getting to first base.
The 2-2.
Yes, he is.
Ground toward short.
Oh, he is now.
Up a bit.
Yeah, it's not in there either.
Reaches first
No,
base
of course.
safely.
You were fully extended to make it stop going. You just didn't get it up.
Rusty Cannon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know, that
Jesus.
slogan, a bloop and a blast, they could certainly use that right now.
Let's finish strong.
Now a swing
No,
and a
I
miss.
thought I checked it.
I think he was expecting a pitch.
Barely
Shot.
hit it.
The 1-1
That's not the pitch.
misses ball 2.
Took that free plate discipline. Thank you very much. You know who does not have very good plate discipline?
1 home is laid off up for ball number 3.
Who?
Dan Reichert.
Wilmer Defoe.
I don't know if you've watched that quick look for that recent baseball game that came out. That's super mega baseball, whatever the fuck, that doesn't have like the MLB license.
Toward left field. Dietrich
Dan will swing at literally anything.
into his glove, and there's one gone.
Yeah. That game is, those games are interesting.
Cannon.
Yeah, they do one thing better in this game. I like it better when you hit the pitchers with what happens.
Skied into straightaway right.
That's going right to him.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
He literally didn't even take a step.
So next to the plate for Texas, Frank Hubble.
This team sucks. I don't think that our catcher has like ever caught somebody stealing.
It's not our catcher, though.
What is
The
the
leg
pitcher?
kick.
So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
We need a better pitcher than that guy. Is that what you're saying?
I just see he needs to be quicker for the plate.
And an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks.
The first day of summer.
MLB The Show has base. Next for the Rusty Cannon to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. And
Man, I wish it was June.
this afternoon from Arlington as the first pitch misses.
Actually, it's going to be June by the time this episode goes up, probably.
As they begin play.
Oh, it actually definitely is, now that I'm thinking about it.
Last time out.
But
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team
it's
right
currently
now.
May 13th for Chris and I, and like just barely May 13th.
They split it 2-2, D-Roll, and I think
It
they
was
expect a
May
little
12th when we
You don't
got
wanna
up
be
this
playing
morning.
average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a
Or
way
this
to
afternoon in my case.
and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at his homestand.
Hit high in the air down the
Any
right
plans tomorrow for Mother's Day?
Yeah, I'm working the whole day. It's the second busiest day of the year at the restaurant.
out of the inning.
That's good.
Yeah. If you'd asked
I
me
will
that
also be
question,
working.
And ready for another.
if you'd asked me that question
Flew out in his left
4 years ago, I would have said, yeah, I'm going to a Jays game with my best friends Chris and Ryan.
He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing.
4 years ago now?
Yeah, 2014, wasn't it?
It's always 2015.
I always think it's 20. It can't have been 2015 because
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center.
Oh, nice hit,
You
dude.
might be right, I'm not sure.
The relay.
Oh shit.
And they've got him hung up out there between second and third.
No, it was
That's right.
2015.
Toward the run.
Yeah,
Next up,
could have been 2 though.
Rusty Cannon, as he's got a
Um,
chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet
It was
away.
2015.
Nowhere close with the
That's what I
fastball
thought.
in the at-bat. It's ball one.
Yeah, because I had already been serving for a year, and I started serving at the start of 2014. I had just moved into my apartment. Yeah. We made the planning like in my apartment, and we started planning
Just
like,
like
a year
that
ahead
was
of
the
time.
summer I worked at the Auto Systems, and that was the factory job I did. And then the year after, I worked at the Housing Corporation. Then
You
last year I
really
was in
hated that
school.
factory job.
Oh, we're not even gonna talk about it.
Yeah. I remember the money was really good, but you were doing like 12-hour shifts, and it's like,
It wasn't that
fucking-
good. It's just had a lot of hours.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like,
I worked 60 hours a week,
yeah.
12
But
hours a day, and
You were paid overtime, right? So that's...
I switched days and nights all the time.
Yeah. I remember your schedule was really weird.
I'd work 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. for 3 days, have 1 day off, and then work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. the
Yeah,
next.
so your day off is actually just spent trying to fix your sleep schedule. You don't really get a day
Exactly.
off. Yeah, I did a factory job for about 3 months. Also 12-hour days, but I was just doing days because they had another guy who exclusively wanted to work nights.
Base hit right there, D-Roll. That's his 3rd RBI of the game.
Fucking Rusty. What a great guy.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's
It's a
had
good
Driven
hit.
all 3 runs in.
He's battled his tail
Yeah,
off,
dude.
and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this.
So we're upping our what's that stat? The one that's like how many games you've won for your team as opposed to like an average player in the
Wins above replacement, otherwise known as WAR.
Yeah. We're helping that stat out. Oh, nice. That was really close.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Remember before when they used to talk about how slow we were? Now this guy's like lightning
No,
speed.
we don't have lightning speed. We have 67 speed, I think.
I mean, that's not bad.
Yeah, but it's not lightning.
No, we're not that dude with like 90 or whatever.
Lightning speed would be like 80 or above, I think.
Yeah, I would agree with that. We'll get there.
Even
Though.
that, like I think 90 and above is truly lightning speed. 80 is like very quick.
Yeah. No, yeah. I think that working in a factory, I think that might have been the worst job that I've ever had. I didn't do it for very long, but goddamn.
I mean, it would have been fine if it was an assembly line, but I worked molding, so everything was. It was the hottest summer we've ever had. So
First baseman.
yeah,
So mine was even worse because of transit. So this is right after I left university. So not only am I dealing with the whole like, oh, I'm not actually invincible crisis, I didn't have a car yet, so I had to take the bus about as far across town as you could ever get. So I was working 8 to 8. I had to get up at 5 and be out of the house by 5:45 in order to walk 30 minutes to my bus. to take the hour and 20-minute bus ride to get to the place. After work would end, I would have to wait a half an hour for that same bus to come pick me up. So I ended up with travel, those 12-hour days were like 15-hour days. So I basically just didn't do anything but work on the days that I worked. It was the worst. I think that's the closest to, like, I've never been diagnosed with depression. I've definitely had, like, low moments in my life where I'm not sure if I would be or wouldn't be, and I don't want to be the guy who's like, I was definitely depressed, because fucking everybody says that, and I'm not going to be that guy. But if I ever was depressed, the most likely time that I was depressed was during those 3 months. That's not what you want. Get out, get out, get out!
Get out, get out, get out. Thank God. Okay.
Thank you, fan.
Throw me that pitch again.
Yeah. Or that pitch. Hey, you get an RBI if he fucking walks you.
It often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
This is a good chance for a grand salami, though.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a fly ball, but
That's not what you want.
and that's not going to do it.
Oh my god. Would that be an error? Because,
Yes.
are you sure?
100%.
Because he wasn't in position for it. Like, he was running
It's
and just came
100%
up.
air, dude.
Was definitely a factor there, but here's the news. The sun rises.
Let's watch
every
this.
day, and as a player, you've got to find a way to deal with it. A glove, flip down, sunglasses. Use something so you can catch the ball. Sometimes.
Because he was... Okay, yeah. I thought it was just that he just didn't get there in time, but that's hilarious. We'll take the RBI.
So stepping in.
We don't get it. It's an error.
We don't get an RBI for that? Damn it.
No, because it was an error.
Yeah, but that guy still could have gotten in, even if he caught the ball. So what the fuck
He would
happened?
not have
First pitch to him.
I don't know.
Boy, that's a great.
Oh, the 7th inning happened.
Are you fucking kidding me? We didn't even play the 7th inning. Like, I know we did, but you know what I mean.
When that ball's coming in at that
That's
right
hilarious.
quality take.
1-0 count. Here it is. And it's
We need to have an intervention with the team.
Hickman, a 32-year-old veteran.
It's come to my attention that you guys are having innings where you let like 9,000 runs happen. Let's stop doing that, shall we?
Grind out the career he has being drafted where he was. My hat's off.
To Shields. Comes up.
Was he talking about us?
The catch in shallow center
I don't know.
12 to
Grinding out the career he has, being drafted where he has.
earn the win, although in sloppy fashion with 4 errors in the field.
Keep in mind, we were fucking drafted in the 26th round.
10 his first.
And we're in the running for Rookie of the Year.
For us this afternoon.
We're gonna shame the pitchers.
Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew.
Godly? Your pitching wasn't very godly today.
Sensation of MLB.
Norris,
He was-
you're not going to be winning the Norris Trophy anytime soon. What are those stats next to Para and Hardy?
Okay, so Parrot is a loss, so his record's now 3-2.
Oh, because he was the starting pitcher?
Yeah, Hardy blew a save. That's his first blown save.
Okay, so he was in a position to save Para's loss? Is that what that means?
Okay, so a save means you enter the 9th inning, is the general save. You enter a 9th inning with a 3 runs or less lead, and you guys win the game without the other team tying it up. So essentially, you know, the general save is you're up by 1, you go to the 9th, you get all 3 guys out, you get a save.
Okay.
So that's what a closer gets. Closers.
Yeah,
Hardy had a chance to close the game because, you know, we had keep in mind too. This is how this guy got a blown save. You also can get blown saves if you have like a less than 3-run lead, and you blow that and you give it up. Doesn't matter what inning you're in.
If you give up like 7 runs in the 7th inning, for example.
Yeah, because if he gets through that inning, he gets what's called a hold.
Okay, so
because he blew it, he gets a blown save. So basically, he probably entered the inning. You know, we were probably up by like 1 or 2, and he allowed 4 runs. So he blew the save because now the other team had the lead.
Yeah. Okay.
Literally none of the pitchers pitched well. Every single one of them pitched poorly. Godley allowed 10 hits in 3 innings. Norris, 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 innings, also walked 3 batters. Parrott
not
only
good
could
enough.
get 1 out and allowed 2 earned runs. Hardy only got 2 outs and allowed 4 earned runs. And then Ramirez, probably the best of the bunch, was still allowed a run and 3 hits and walked the guy in 1 inning.
Yep.
So,
It was a clusterfuck.
yeah, absolutely not good enough.
Yeah. Well, we're going to send those guys back to the factory. We should call this episode here. We will definitely keep going in the session, but we're like 30 minutes, and this
well.
we'll conclude this series in the next one, Chris.
When you
Hopefully with some
return, you will
better
see the
pitching.
first pitch, and you will see the first home run.
See you guys next time.